Day chosen ones, and yeah, this is coming off my thought patterns episode 104. And yeah, okay, let's tap into this one right here. Yeah, tuning into the observer. Yeah, okay. When you tune into the observer of your consciousness, you'll realize that you're witnessing reality. So whatever you interact with creates it for your personal journey, and it gives you a whole different perception of life. So you see me when I'm talking about tapping in every single second. It's linked to double PA, which is pinpoint accuracy. So your inner is now creating your outer instead of your outer creating your inner. And the elite minds that I've tapped into all do this, and this is why they've got to that mental state. You know what I mean? By tapping in every single second, like me. So yeah, man. Big ups to everybody out there, and just know that everything's working out for you as long as you know who you are, which is key. When I found out who I am, everything changed for me, because trust me, like energy is contagious in it. And one thing I realize is that your circle's key in it, like who you hang around. And me, more time I hang around nature. So nature really helps you on your journey because when you got a high vibration, your energy is in high demand. So you got to be mindful of who you're connecting with. So because it's always affecting your frequency. So when you really channel your spirit from the higher realms, you can affect matter in a positive way. You get me? And this is just coming off my thought patterns, no pun intended, right now. Shout out to the shaman out there. I remember when she said to me that my animal power is the wolf. And trust me, I howl at night, but I'm talking about inside. You know what I mean? Because my shadow really works for me every second. That's the difference. And a lot of people's shadow isn't doing that. And when you channel your shadow to work for you, your shadow actually becomes your higher self. And it changes your whole perception of reality, because you realize that you are a co-creator of it. And I've been learning a lot from the Ascended Masters, shout outs to Babaji and Yogananda, yogi, yogi, yogi. They've got real self-discipline and they've been teaching me a lot of things recently. And yeah, man, having that focus, which is key, because wherever your focus goes, your energy flows. So I watch where my focus goes. And it's funny, because they have a strict diet that I have as well. A lot of their lifestyle is linked to what I do. And when I'm learning about them and seeing so many synchronicities between the lifestyles that they have and the lifestyle that I've adopted as well, because I've really channeled my energy into healing, baby. Oh, yeah, trust me. And when you channel your energy into healing, yeah, you now can be centered within your chemistry, realizing that you got a choice, and I always hear them voices. And when you listen to the God voice, because I was talking to Lady Crown about this yesterday, the God voice is in everybody. It doesn't matter if you're in a lower frequency or higher frequency. The God voice is in everybody. But how you respond to that God voice is down to your emotional state. So that's what it really comes down to. And when you really raise your soul, the God voice really works with you every single second. And that's what I do. And it's changed my whole life, because I look at my old self and there was many times I didn't listen to that God voice because I was in a lower frequency and I made the wrong decision and I paid the consequences for it. And now that I've got this awareness, trust me, I'm noticing the outcome before I even make the decision. That's how tapped in I am. I am, shall I say? Until I am. I am. But yeah, when you really tap in, it's beautiful, because, all these parts of selves that's integrated within you, because you are a full spectrum of different spirits, and how you channel your frequency is how your reality is going to be. And whatever you do frequently becomes your frequency. So this is why I love saying tapping in every single second, not just for me, especially for people out there, because I'm really doing this behind the scenes in it. So I'm not just here to front on you and make it look like, say, I'm doing this, because I'm really doing this behind the scenes in it. Trust me. And that God voice is so key, because it's going to make you a great being, a light being, a divine being on this planet, because we've all got this frequency within us. And trust me. Okay, let me channel a different frequency right now. Yeah, different spirits coming through. 'Cause they're all around me. Okay. Trust me. The suffering and pain that I went through the hospital experience really changed my whole frequency. And I remember a nurse gave me the influence for me to name myself STS, Saving the Savior. And she said to me that, you know, oh, what's your name? And I said, my name is Savior. And these are the times obviously I was in a lot of low frequencies, because I didn't know whether I was going to be here today or tomorrow, due to the situation that I was in, because it was a lot of trauma that I was going through, 3 major operations um, on my brain. And yeah, she asked me about my name, and I said Savior, and she said, "Oh, it sounds like Savior." And at that time there, um, I wasn't thinking about STS at all, but when I started elevating and tapping into my consciousness, that came back to me, and that's where um, I got the influence from. So we're all interconnected, you see, because when you really tap into this collective consciousness, you realize, wait a sec, okay, the God voice is in everybody. So all we have to do is raise our soul, trust me, and actually respond to it in a positive manner, you know? And trust me, I got real stamina, real endurance, going back to what I said earlier, the animal power, the wolf, when you start connecting with, how can I put this, mystical energies that's all around us, you'll realize that you got infinite consciousness. And okay, I'm going to add on to a bit of the last clip that I put up. Yeah, angel vibes. Yeah, okay. Um, we've all been assigned a guardian angel. And a great way to connect with your guardian angel is to go into your consciousness and start breathing deeply and focusing on your heart, opening up your heart chakra. And it'll take about only around 2 to 5 minutes, and ask your consciousness, which is infinite, to locate your guardian angel. And I can guarantee you within minutes, you will have a shift within your energy field, especially if you're sensitive to energy like me, because I'm really tapped into the Kundalini. So, I got ESP, which is extrasensory perception. So, yeah, you can try that out. And a great environment to try this out, if you can, is nature, because it makes it 10 times more stronger. Because when you're in nature, you're surrounded by nature spirits, good energy, feeling so good, real good. 'Cause it's all about the feeling, baby. Oh, yeah, trust me. Because your environment shapes your reality. You can do this at home anyway, but it's better off to be in nature, because that's where you can be in your natural state. Trust me, it's not no joke out here. But yeah, yeah, angel vibes is something that I've been tapping into for around 4 or 5 years, but I've been developing it even more so. Some of the things that I used to say back in 2021, when I first jumped on camera, I had a lot of explosive energy, that shadow. But I've done a lot of work, a lot of inner work, and calmed down my energy frequencies to the point where there's certain things that I just haven't got the energy to say now, because of my frequency getting higher and higher and higher. And certain things I don't even tune into anymore, because I'm realizing more and more that, you know, the stricter that I get is the better I get, because self discipline is key. And this is what the yogis have been teaching me recently, that, it's all about elite focus, it's all about your concentration, it's all about your self discipline, because that's what's really going to make you your greatest version, So big ups to all of you out there, Um, hopefully that, my energy, I won't even say hopefully, because that's being unsure. I know that my energy is really helping you lot out there. And trust me, I really feel you lot's energy helping me on my journey as well. Because when I'm going, this is key as well. Yeah, I got real brutal work ethic. Shout out to David Goggins out there. I'm even working when I go sleep because I'm going into the astral realms. I'm picking up cosmic divine downloads, making sure that I'm connecting with spirit, you know what I mean, on a higher level. So make sure that you keep on tapping in, as much as possible, as much as you can. Don't beat yourself up. Just know that you're doing your best with the consciousness that you've got, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people like to compare themselves to other people, but comparison is the thief of joy. You know what I mean? Compare yourself to the person, or shall I say, the man or woman that you was yesterday. You know what I mean? Trust me, stay present and pleasant, just like me. I'm feeling so good, real good. It's all about the feeling, baby. Oh yeah, trust me. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this one. STS over and out. Peace and blessings.